Leviathan warships, illuminate sky whales. Just when you thought enemies couldn't get tankier than Flesh Bob, they bust out these monstrosities. And they're definitely some beefy boys. You can kill them decently fast with a couple of maneuvers and strategies. I'll be going over all that in this video juego, including their pseudo weak spots. But first, where do you find these? And why do you find them? On level 5 difficulty or higher, you'll see a modifier called Leviathan blockade, which gives you a fair warning you're facing these absolute units. They can survive so much damage. And there can be more than one on your screen at one time. There's 3 right here, chilling. Match just started, we're at 35 minutes in. A single one can take around 6 to 9 recluse rifle shots. Also, they are trained snipers. The folks manning those cannons, I've been learning from the bunker turrets. Only difference is, they don't catch the nerf. So I have to suffer. If you've played Helldivers for any stint of time, you know that enemies tend to have meaningful weak points. Well, this busted can of air biscuits does not have that. The only spot you can damage with a heavy weapon, such as a laser cannon, is the smallest hitbox in the universe. The first weak spot I tried was the big front circle panel. One rocket rifle shot breaks it, and I assumed it'd give you access to lower level armor, letting your heavy pin weapons do some decent damage. That is not the case whatsoever. Tons of weapons do no damage to it whatsoever. At least no visible damage. There's no hit markers at all. Then people suggested going for the circles. Break all 3 and the monster is dead. Leviathan falls. All 3 are broken. He's still alive, brother. He's just dandy. It takes you 5 shots to break all those panels. So this is a 6th shot, it's dead. I don't believe it to be any faster than the normal kills I get with recluse rifle. Then I discovered the red little hit marker, which is in between the spinal joints, which proved itself to be utterly useless, not helpful in the slightest. It is so difficult to hit that spot, and even if you do, you have to be using a recluse rifle to get any meaningful damage in a quick time frame. This brings us to the more impactful weak spot, which is breaking a wing. Takes 3 EAT-17 shots, probably 5 or 6 commandos, and once that's done, you can then damage the innards using heavy pin weapons. Autocannon, HMG, anything that does heavy pin or higher will do damage. Just try and hit the smoking blue flames. Anywhere in that area, you should be good. In this situation, I have the HMG emplacement. It's doing a little bit of drive-by. I'm gunning it down. That's not too shabby considering how tanky these things normally are. Breaking Leviathan wings is fairly simple. Just don't hit the turrets. Doing so soaks up the damage, making it take you longer to strip the wing off this flying beast. If you're set on going whale fishing, make sure you communicate to your team what's going down. If you don't kill it fast enough, it will simply run away. And I can speak from experience, autocannon by yourself, not really having the juice unless it just goes in circles. Just gets lost. Because Leviathans tend to just go off the map. And you can chase them for a while. I'm already at the return to combat zone marker. He's just doing his own thing, chilling. Still trying to shoot at me from that distance. This happens a lot. Just be careful. The far back wing, I guess the second to last wing, the one I just shot, is a one tap using a recluse rifle. I would imagine once you break the wing off, you can damage it using heavy pin weapons. The same way we did the previous wings once they were broken. On the topic of wings, what do you think happens when it has no wings on one side? It still flies as if nothing happened, which is ridiculously wild. My man's is literally built differently. Now, if you don't care about any weak spots, any of that nonsense, and you still want to kill these giant beasts, you have 2 options. One of them being spear. Shoot it 5 times. It goes down. I've done it twice so far, so it's decently consistent. The perks of this method, you don't have to aim. Just make sure you have a decimated clearance, nothing too crazy, and the spear does the rest for you. Also applying a ton of damage. The downside is you have to resupply yourself at least once or have a compadre shooting with you. Option number 2, anti-tank emplacement. Just shoot the wings. If you break a wing, you can shoot the innards, the little blue flames and whatnot, but I don't believe it matters that much. There's no need to focus it. If you do everything correctly and no shield icon indicating angle deflection, aka a need for therapy, you should kill it in 14 shots. Me personally, I'm bringing EAT-17 if at least one other person has a rocket launcher, and I'll also supplement HMG emplacement or another decently high damage support weapon to take it down. Option number 3, Simply avoid it.
The Leviathan kind of snakes through the cities. It takes a lot of firepower to take down, so you might not even be that interested in attacking it. You might just want to get away from it.
I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of that playstyle. However, it does serve as a good warning to anybody in a mech suit. If you think you can go toe-to-toe with a Leviathan, you are sorely mistaken. I'm out here mowing, wasting a lot of ammunition, but the wing is gone. And so is my mech suit. One shot. All it takes. Goodbye. I'll see you in 7 minutes, sir. Oh, what's that? You have a guest? My bad. Never mind. Enjoy your time in the skies here on Super Earth. I hope you have a great stay and things just go your way. The same advice also goes for the FRV, which is mildly unfortunate. It's fun driving these vehicles in any sort of city landscape. Super Earth is entirely city, and there's a park in certain areas too. So if you're driving around, just be very wary that you might get one shot and the vehicle's gone. I think it may be a 2-shot. I'm really waiting for an HMG emplacement on the back of my FRV or an anti-tank emplacement. That would change the game something fierce. Me and Doodles here really tried everything we could think of. At first we shot off all the wings on one side, hoping it would simply just fall to the ground. Maybe not even die, but it would just be on the ground surfing around on the pavement. That didn't happen. Then we shot off all the back wings, except for the tail wing connector thing right there. That can be broken. I haven't tried that too much, so maybe it's a super secret weak spot. I wouldn't know. Wings were missing, and it still wasn't dead. It's missing almost all of its wings right there. Yeah, it's 5 wings gone. And the front one is almost gone as well. Now it's dead. And it catches that building in a way that's sick. I wish I had some kind of a pogo stick or a giant ladder to get a better thumbnail here. Could not quite reach. I feel compelled to tell you that laser cannon gets a red hit marker when going for the broken off wing section. Don't know what that's about. Probably the fire damage, although I don't see the monster on fire at any point in time. Laser cannon also doesn't have the highest damage. My compadre here, Doodles, was trying to help me. Could not get the proper angles and proceeded to try and catch up, but could not. So I was basically solo dolo trying to laser this dude for a while. I'm not going to show you all that because it's ridiculous. But just to give you a glimpse of what happens when not using certain weapons that are better, so to speak, to kill this monster. Also, when you don't have teammates assisting you. He got sniped! Oh, that's what happened. Oh my. Oh, I don't believe that drop pods are damaging the Titan. And if they do, there's no real visible indication of that. So unless someone's trying to sit there and drop 12 hell pods, I don't think they're doing a whole lot. But upon further investigation, I do believe that Wasp Launcher is damaging this monster, even though there's no hit markers. Bro, I think he's too fast. He's too fast for sentries.
Oh no, no, he's aggroed on it. He's shooting it. It aims where the like auto lock weapons aim, so it's aiming in like the really armored part right there. Like it only shot like 2 or 3 times though, and then it got out of range.
What are y'all's thoughts on Leviathan? The damage. Should it be tankier, less tanky? Its mobility. Should it spawn enemies? Essentially anything y'all can think of. Let me know down below. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a good day.